So the first thing I'm going to start off with is my MAC primer lotion, and I'm just going to dot that all over my face. If you guys want a current routine on my brows, let me know down in the comments, because my brow routine has completely changed and it's gotten a lot easier. So I'm going to take the lipstick from Rimmel London. It's from the Kate collection and it's the shade 109. It's basically like an orange concealer. If you don't have an orange concealer nearby you can just use orange lipstick. I have been personally using this and I like it a lot better. And I just blotted it in with a little brush. Now I'm going to take my MAC foundation. I am in the shade NC45. This is the Pro Longwear waterproof foundation, and I'm going to take a flat kabuki brush from BH Cosmetics. I'm going to pat that all over my face, stipple it all over my face. I am not rubbing whatsoever. All the brushes I am using are from BH Cosmetics. This is not a sponsored video, but just to let you guys know, I use the Sculpt kit and another kit, but I can't remember, so I'll have it down in the description box. I do get my ears and I do get my neck. So I took a little bit of the L.a Girl concealer. I think this is the shade Toffee. Like I said, all the things I am using in this video will be listed down below. And I just mark out my highlighted areas, and I take the tapered brush and I pat that into my face. Now I am taking L.a Girl's concealer in dark coca in a angled kabuki brush, and I'm just going to pat that all over my contoured areas and blend it out very, very well. Like I said, I love these Sculpt brushes because they really get into it, and they give you such a flawless finish, and they don't soak up the products like a beauty blender does. So I personally, these are my favorites. Like, ain't gonna never switch. So I get my chin, my forehead, underneath my chin, as well as my nose. I contour my nose very differently. I go all the way up, and then I go into the inner corners of my eyes with it to give it more of a darker effect. And then I draw a little triangle at the bottom of my nose, and then I just take a concealer brush and I go ahead and buff that out with that. And I take my foundation brush and I go over it so there are no harsh lines. I'm going to take my Arispun powder and I am just going to bake for probably like 5 minutes. I don't bake much because it can leave a white cast and I don't like that. And I just go under the areas of where I highlighted. Away with a fan brush. Now these pink brushes, you can also get them from BH Cosmetics, but I did get these from Amazon. Now I'm going to take my Milani face powder in medium tan with the foundation brush, and I'm just going to blend away all of those harsh lines and edges. Now I'm going to take a tapered angled brush and my Black Radiance bronzer in the color Spice Rom, and I'm also going to go over all of my contours with that. Now I'm going to take Black Radiance Ebony and that same brush and go over all of my contours with that. A tapered angled brush, no, not an angled brush, a tapered brush, and I just carve out my nose a little bit more and deepen my contour in my nose. Next, I take my Alcone Liquid Shine. It's like a liquid highlighter. A great dupe is Hard Candy bronzer in the tan bottle, and I just go over my areas that I am supposed to highlight with. So the inner corner of my eyes, up on my eyebrows, my nose, my lips, my chin. And then I take my matte gold deposit and I go over those same areas. I use about 4 different highlighters now, so that's really the dramatic change in my foundation routine. Pretty much nothing else has changed, but especially my highlighting. That's the only thing that's really changed. I take another highlighter. This is Carmel for Black Radiance, and I go over all those areas as well. Then I take these pigments that I mixed together from NYX. One is Rust and the other I think is Pearl. And then I scrape a little bit of my MAC Gold Deposit in there, and then I just mix them all together and go over those same areas that I highlighted. This kind of is like a rosy gold type highlighter. It looks a lot like rosy gold in person more than it does on camera, and I just put that all over the areas of where I highlighted. Then I take Mary Lou Manizer by the BALM, and I go over those same areas. Next, I take the color Delete from my Vice 4 palette, and I go into those inner corners a little bit more to deepen that up. And I don't drag it all the way down, but kind of like halfway. And then I just dust a little bit into my crease. This is pretty much what I do every single day. Then I take this Warm Berry, what is it called? Blush, and I blush my cheeks and I blush my nose as well, and then I take that same blush and I deepen those inner corners on my nose again. I used to use Infallible L'Oreal, but I ran out of it for my setting spray, so I just used my DIY setting spray. I'll link that video down below for you guys. And then pretty much my foundation is complete. I just take a pink lip gloss and just run it over my lips. So I hope you guys liked the video. Let me know down in the comments if you want to see my eyebrow routine, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.